Welcome back to Rugby From the Stands. Right here are my immediate thoughts on that incredible, brutal test from Soldier Field. The All Blacks have taken it 26-13, but that scoreline does not tell the story of this match. This was a classic game of two halves. And if you're an Irish fan, commiserations. I would be immensely frustrated too. Ireland led this game for 57 minutes straight, looked like the better team for huge portions of it, and they let it slip through their fingers. Let's be clear, for the first 50, even 60 minutes, Ireland were magnificent. The entire match was turned on its head just 2 minutes in. Tadhg Beirne gets a red card, and you think, that's it, game over. But it wasn't. Ireland, with 14 men, took control. Their back row was an absolute menace at the breakdown. Stuart McCloskey was hugely impactful, and Jamison Gibson Park was cool, calm, and collected, playing brilliantly under immense pressure. Ireland's defense was ferocious. They went into the break 10-7 up, and they deserved it. They even came out and extended that lead to 13-7 with a Jack Crowley penalty in the 51st minute. But, and this is a big but, all that pre-match talk about Ireland coming in cold, it finally started to show. As the second half wore on, you could just see the match conditioning wasn't at the same level as the All Blacks, who have the full rugby championship in their legs. The hits started to get a little bit slower, and the decision-making just started to fatigue. This game pivoted in the space of about 5 minutes. The key momentum shift came at the 62nd minute. The All Blacks score, and the conversion from the Borden Barrett puts them in front 14-13 for the very first time in the entire match. From that moment, the floodgates opened. This win was built on two things: the power of the bench and absolute set-piece dominance. The All Black reserves came on and provided a massive, immediate impact. And the set piece, well, the All Black scrum became totally dominant in the second half, winning 100% of their own ball. Conversely, Ireland's lineout, which was already shaky, just fell apart under pressure. They finished with only a 69% win rate on their own throw. You cannot win a test match against New Zealand with those numbers. And look at what the dominance achieved. The full-time attacking stats are just brutal. New Zealand made 5 line breaks. Ireland made 0. The All Blacks ran for 291 post-contact meters compared to just 157 for Ireland. They were just running through tackles by the end. But this is the killer stat. The All Blacks averaged 3.7 points for every single entry into the Irish 22. Ireland, just 1.4 points. That is the definition of clinical finishing. The tries from Satiti and Roigard just sealed the deal. This was a win built on pure adversity. The All Blacks lost Scott Barrett and Geordie Barrett to injuries early on. They had to adapt, they had to reshuffle, and they came away with a well-deserved win. There was clearly some major niggle out there. This was a proper old-school test match, and it was great to see. We had standouts all over the park. Will Jordan was electric, and Adi Savea, well, Adi Savea was doing Adi Savea things. But the man of the match was Fabian Holland. And it's fantastic to see a forward rewarded for that immense unseen work rate. It's a prize that so often just goes to a flashy back. But he was at the heart of the forward dominance. For me, though, the moment that summed up the entire day was right at the end. The clock is dead. The game is won at 26-13. What do? Do they kick it out? No. They launch a full field attack, trying to score one more. It was a brilliant move, eventually called back for a forward pass. But who cares? That mentality, that's the All Blacks of old, never letting go. That's what we love to see. So, a tough as nails, hard-fought, well-deserved win for New Zealand in front of a 62,000-strong crowd. The Grand Slam aspiration is well and truly alive. Next up is Scotland. This has been Rugby from the Stands. I'll see you in the next one.